Assalamu alaikum, namaste, bonjour, hola, good morning, privet. This is Ken at 10 talking to you daily from the coalface here at an estate agent in southwest London, southwest 16 Norbury to be precise, which is situated between Croydon to the south and Streatham to the north. How are you? I hope you're well in these troubling times. We've got a tough time ahead of us, haven't we, over the next couple of years by the looks of things. Everything seems to be corresponding to create this perfect storm of financial Armageddon. No doubt it will get worse before it gets better. That's the nature of these things. By the same token, the property market is different from the whole of the market. And the reason it's different is that we are a supply and demand business. And in that sense, the property market itself relies on sellers selling as well as buyers buying. So for instance, if people don't decide not to sell because the prices that are now being achieved appear to be lower, that will demotivate them, making them less likely to list, which will then make the scarcity value push prices back up again. So there is an underpinning factor in that. On top of that, with inflation the way it is, rents are rocketing. They're literally going through the roof. And while rents are rocketing, the investment potential and the investment case indeed for UK property goes up and becomes much more attractive. So from that point of view, be interesting to see where it leads. Very difficult to say at this stage. What we do know is repossessions are not anywhere near going to touch the sides in terms of affecting the market negatively as they are right now. Will that change over the next 6 months? Well, possibly it could do. What I suspect to see is there will be an increase in repossessions, but that increase will not be as meteoric as some suggest, because repossessions actually are at a very low point. A lot of people are holding a lot of equity in their properties, and most people have been stress tested up to 6% and more when they originally took out their mortgage. So it's not that they won't be able to afford it, it's just that it's going to be tough. And when it's tough, what do our spirits like to do? We'll sit on our hands and wait and see, wait till things calm down a bit. Lenders will be more cautious going forwards. Of course they will, because when they're giving out, for instance, 90% mortgages, that 10% buffer, if the market's staying still, is not the same as that 10% buffer if the market is likely to go up another 5 to 10% per year. So lenders will be more cautious in their approach, no question. And because everybody's remortgaging, the demand for their product is greater. And so we can expect to see lenders being much tougher, and some people that previously found that they could obtain mortgages finding it very difficult to get new mortgages, renew their mortgages, or indeed, even in the case of some buy-to-lets, refinancing those buy-to-lets. And those are the properties that I expect will be released to the market. Where will that lead us? Well, who knows? What we do know is rents are going through the roof, and property sales so far are stagnating. They're not going up, they're not going down, they're just sitting where they are. We'll report to you as things change, but right now, that's where we're at. We're still seeing properties for sale, still seeing people intending to move, and we're still seeing buyers looking to buy, certainly not in numbers we have been. It's a little bit quieter. You'd expect that for two reasons. Number one, we're in October, we're towards the end of the selling season. You know, we've got the mums market that comes on in September, the second busiest market in the year. And then, of course, we've had all this financial Armageddon in the middle of that. And now we have, coming towards the end of the year, it's getting darker, it's getting colder. People tend to put their search on hold and perhaps wait until the new year to initiate that search again. So we can expect a lower volume, but with that lower volume, less property available. So the property that is available, people will be interested in it. There's always a market, always. You'd be surprised, even given the financial turmoil that we're seeing, people will still be buying this, still be selling. And I know it can look very dark out there for all of us in so many different ways, but it will end just like the pandemic did, and it will come good in the end, but it may take some time to get there. We'll keep reporting from the front line here in SW16. Thanks for watching. And as always, look after yourselves, and if you can, your family and friends. By the way, little handy hint, if you want something good to watch, or to listen to rather, Stephen Bartlett's podcast, The Diary of a CEO, just listen to the episode with Alex Scott, and I've shared it on the website. Really emotional. Get the tissues ready if you're ready for an emotional journey. But what an amazing lady, an incredible story. Do have a listen to that if you've got some time in the car, and get those tissues ready. All right. Have a great day. Looking forward to an interview tomorrow that we've got with Guy Charrison from Network Auctions. And that's going on the podcast, all about auctions. A fantastic auctioneer, a very slick guy who's been doing it for years, and looking forward to what stories he has to share with us. Until then, stay safe. Look after yourselves. Ciao.